You in the hood?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
You were catching ball too.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of in that. I've been in that game a little bit.
It's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
I ain't heard from him.
Now it's Jackson. A throw taken in by Tyler
Yeah.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Okay, got you.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Oh, yeah. That was.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Oh, wow.
And look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards to pick up there. This offense.
Sometimes that's how I feel for
Here's
sure.
another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right.
And success.
And this one is incomplete.
I'm trying to get
Defender, I can feel their sigh of
this
relief
quarterback
after that one
that
he breaks out of the pocket.
sloppy guy to start.
Kind of problems in your secondary.
But
they were able to force that incompletion.
we had talked about it before, but now he said other people been hitting him up. Yeah, because I know somebody gonna offer him something wild that I don't want to offer. And I'll just fuck around and draft one. I'm trying to get to the point where I got a little money.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So
Yeah, exactly. That Sloppy got two. He got 2 rookies, and he chose the younger one. But the other one that he got the trait and got 94 throw foul. I would have traded for him this year, but
and Jackson throwing once more.
negative 19 million is negative 19 million.
Back to the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I'm hoping I don't go into the negatives again. Like, I find my players
It's like we take
thus far. My secondary really is just good.
Such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
I like
shouldn't
them.
take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more
I got like 20 million, but in Christian Worth did not his contract.
Athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're starting to put
like
some space here.
20 million
They
left.
didn't look so hot offensively. This 2nd quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
Check, pitch. Ready.
Back to Dillon on first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Seahawks at 9-7 now on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Come on, set.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
To the right side, this is Dillon. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Dillon up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Ready.
On second down, another run for Dillon. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 36. Well, a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Dillon. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Striker, 3-3.
2nd and 9 now. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Let's go now.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Ready?
Back to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have the control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They run again with Dillon. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They run once more with Dillon. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your team.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Okay, ready? Ready.
Now Dillon on the inside give. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
On the ready. Black ultra. Set, go. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They go play action with Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now back to throw. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles. And I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
This is Dillon on the counter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Shot 17. Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll go down at the 28. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Adafe Owe charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. A give for Dillon running right. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Let's go.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Ready, ready, set.
They'll set up a throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that
end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Bo Melton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. Open man downfield is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Again, Jackson. Dancing to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson, flushed out right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 93 yards rushing for him now on 25 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Michael Pierce. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Real thing. Real thing for you, man.
So it's a win for the Seahawks here. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. He couldn't find a way to stop him. And ultimately, he guided them to victory.
So for the Seahawks, they get that important 10th win to finish the regular season at 10-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, this loss will be the capper to what will be a disappointing 5-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way.